and also Sharif is also in Dubai. Yeah, he's also saying that, hey, Charlie Slighty, nice topic, but friendship never wins. Really, it's never wins. So we have Sandy on in the studio. You just have to give us the last words that she actually has. I have a couple of messages, and it seems a lot of people are actually side with your discussion right now. As in friendship not really a kind of institute of stability right now, but as in we should just leave anything to nature. To my understanding, for example, as you actually used your sons, and if you have one, for example, as in that you actually allow your son or your daughter to make all the mistakes, to take whatever friends that you have. But to me, from where I'm coming from, in Africa, and even here in Europe, but still from African kind of culture, it's quite difficult when you actually you are brought up. We actually don't give you that opportunity to actually make your own decisions, to actually explore yourself in a kind of age. What do you think about that? Actually leaving your daughter or son to actually just go to school and just having all kind of friendship, and you don't really have control over the person. Is it really okay about that?
Don't I don't actually want you to limit this to that. When you have kids, you are going to give them a proper upbringing, but you don't equally deprive them from day to day. Okay, you don't. I wouldn't say, you don't have to do this, you don't have to do that, you don't have to. You have very good relationship with your kids, so they could open up to you, so you could advise them. Now we are in a modern world. It's not like those days when we live in Africa with our parents. We have one line QE with our father, and we put cross, and everybody crosses his hand. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. But no, it's just not the same. African people have changed. But let me tell you one thing I have noticed in the Western world is the people we live with here, they migrate to other places, come area to bring up their two kids in a very good environment. They give their kids the kind of upbringing they want to give their child, their children, their child, or their kids, whatever. We Africans, we live very close to the gar. Our kids are the ones taking the drugs, are the ones smoking the weed, with all the proper upbringing we bring from Africa. So we have mixed it. We mix the African traditional upbringing. We take the little of the Western world. We match it together. We try to mix everything, and the kids are confused. In Africa, the kids are not our friends. We give them authority.
It's like we actually impose.
Hey, come here. My father will say, hey, come here. Where are you coming from? Go back. Sit. Hey. Yes, sir. Here you come. You say, oh, sweetheart, Sherry, where are you? Come here, do that. And then later say, hey, come here. Go and sleep. I'm mixing the boat too. What do you get out of that child? He'd start to pretend he hides the thing, and he confide in the friends in school. So you don't mix it. You try as much as you can. You don't mix it up. Okay? We don't take the African upbringing to bring it here, because the kids, they spend more time in school with their teachers than you, because you go to work, you spend 7 hours or 10 hours, you come, the child is about to go to sleep. So it's not the same. Well, people are trying so hard, yes. But if you go to the prison today, if you see one white, you will see 10 blacks. So there's something wrong somewhere. I might not be good in this. Actually, I might not really talk about this, because I might not be so good. But the problem is, yes, Africa is Africa, Europe is Europe. But I want to talk about best friends.
So you mean that to actually allow your your daughter or son to actually go out to choose his or her friends, you also have to back it up with a kind of a monitoring kind of system.
There is no parents who don't monitor their kids. A typical African woman, naturally, it will come out of her. It's a nature in us. Come here, do this. You have to cook. You have to do this. It's a nature. We are brought up that way. But we shouldn't mix it up. The kids here are not African kids. They have their method of upbringing here, but you just brush it up. You tend to give your child morals. What you give your child is not strictness. You give him moral and tell him go and face the life. Give him good education. What you do is what your child will do. If you watch too much movies, your child will watch too much movie. If you read books, he will read books. And most of us, we watch movies. And then you say, go and read. I want to watch movie. And you think the child will read? No. If you read, your child will read. If you watch movies, he watch movies. So that's how we do. What you give out is what you take. It's garbage in, garbage out.
Garbage in, garbage out. Yeah.
Yes. So, but we are talking about best friends. Some people feel betrayed, but I want them to see more than somebody. One of the comments, the guy said he feel betrayed because he was in the hospital. The guy didn't come. But look, let me tell you. I want to tell my good friend who had made comment. Life is beyond that. We are talking about betrayal of heat. When the person didn't come to the hospital, he must have an excuse. That's not a betrayal. That's just normal day to day. We are talking about heat of betrayal.
But maybe, looking at the relationship with the person, maybe it was kind of intimate, and maybe they have made a lot of promises between them and whole of that is why maybe
people take oath and break it out, and they still love each other, but everybody goes separate after 10 kids.
But that thing doesn't have any consequences. That oath and whole of
that's what I'm telling you. So don't see that. When you have 10 kids, and one day the man wakes up in the morning. When I was young, I was 22. He was 30. We got married. I was looking beautiful, and he said, "I love you."
Like now?
No, I love you. I love you too.
Yeah.
I promised to live with you all my life. We took the oath, and then at 50, he divorced me.
At
50.
15 years of age.
50 years.
50 years.
When I'm 50 years.
When you are 15 years.
Yes. When after having kids, I was 50 years. He married me, I'm 22. For example, I'm giving an example.
Like from 22
to 50 years, let's say we have 6 kids. People have been divorced.
Until
no,
50.
You don't keep time for divorce. There are people like that.
It's quite unfortunate.
No.
Like to me, like from the age of 22 and like 50
Are you
years.
trying to tell me, Mr. DJ, you have not seen anybody who got divorced at 50? Go check the Google.
Actually, years of divorces, but marriages of 22 years and at the age of 50
in Africa, even here, look, just don't bother about whether it's happening. It will still happen, and it will continue to happen. But what I'm trying to tell you, the man did not divorce you because he didn't love you. But when the separation comes, he does not feel love for you as a wife. It's not hatred.
So
that's the problem. I'm telling you.
So that will be.
Let me tell you, but there is no feeling. It's gone. And now you're divorced, but you took an oath, and you don't see that as a betrayal. You come back, you sit together, you negotiate, you go for the wedding of your kids, and everybody goes his way. So you should be looking at life beyond that. We should look at life beyond little things that happen. There are major things that are betrayals. Major. You're dead. Somebody dies today. His family take all his properties to themselves. They take up the family. Somebody died today. His best friend is married to his wife. Somebody dies today. His wife is. Too many things that are betrayals, but it's a nature of life. But you should be ready for it.
Yeah. So talking about marriage right now, as in linking up to friendship, like there's a lot of young people listening right now who is actually just ready to enter into marriages.
Yes.
In this, in the sake of, actually find somebody who is more than even a friend.
Yes.
That's, trying to enter into marriages with the person. What are you
going to advise them? Let me tell you, marriage is not a bed of roses, just like life is not a bed of roses. But you do all your best. You love the man. You should be ready to be his mother, his friend, his girlfriend, his best friend, for better, for worst. When you do all your best, then you wait to see what life can bring. But sometimes it's not about that we are not good, that's why it didn't work. It just ends. That's how it is. Life is mystery. So for people who want to get into it, they should just be strong, keep their head high, go to school, whatever. If you're not educated, find some handwork, keep your head very high, be ready to face the challenges of life. Because the life is even if you're single, you face challenges, not to talk of when you're married. So look, it's a challenge of life. You have to take it, you take the bull by the horn. So it's not, when you are ready to marry them, you're ready to make sacrifice. And sacrifice comes with what? Pain. They say marriage is for better. Why did they use the word for better, for worst? They would have said for better. That means the worst time will come. The man will betray you too. But it doesn't matter. The woman can betray you too. So, but the fact is, when you are strong, you can overcome all. Your strength inside of you, the ability life have molded you to be, will be able to make you sustain the heat when it comes. That is what we sustain. Even in marriage, the betrayal comes, you can hit it and still stand in the marriage and tell the marriage, look, you have to stay with me, so better, for worse, go and come back, I'm waiting for you. So, but if you don't have that inside of you, you will die before the time. So let's take it the way it comes and live life and enjoy life. Is too short. I think DJ play music, let's enjoy life.
That's right. We're actually gonna enjoy life today. It's on Football Radio. That was Miss Sanda on the show.
Don't be saying
just have to end the show right now. Your last words as to this new generation. We are trying to actually fit in, and everybody's trying to really have a connection with somebody that the person thinks that, okay, if this person is there, that means, okay, then I'm fulfilled, everything is okay. All these things, all these kind of expectations. I think you started with your conversation with expectations, that the mistake, or the kind of a wrong thing that you will do is to really expect something from somebody, and right now, as in how things are going. Your last words, what are you telling our new generations? What we have to go, what exact conversations that we have to really be discussing with our relatives or our friends or whatever. Is it a kind of secret there that we can use to really protect ourselves, to so that we can really be in a lane of success in that way?
My brother, the fact about life is you have to minimize what you say out, not to your family or whatever. You have to minimize what you discuss. Your secret is your secret, but don't keep too much, because you might get too much load inside of you. Some are good in keeping what they have, some are not good in keeping what they have. So depending on people, what you can't do, what you can do, I can't do, I might not. What the other person has the ability of doing, the other person might not have the ability of doing. But keeping up little secrets might go a long way. That's why we have partners, we have husbands, we confide in them, we want to talk about our pain with them. That's why we have couples. No matter how they had time, if you have a husband, obviously that's the person you will confide in and discuss all your issues with. No matter the hard time, So we will always confide in somebody. But we shouldn't be, for me, is to have too much confidence about yourself. Because when the next person disappoints you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That is for tomorrow. The today is very important. Because when I wouldn't talk to him because I think he's going to disappoint me, or she's going to disappoint me, or she's going to betray me, then we can live life. We have to live life and enjoy life. Life is too short.
Yeah.
Yes. So we roll by. But trust me, as you're going on your way, you will choose your friends, and you know life has a way of molding you to what you want you to be and what you choose to be. So trust me, I will advise everybody to just be focused on what you believe in and have vision about your life, because you will always get there. It doesn't matter who betrays you. If the inside of you have a vision and you have a target, you will go there. It doesn't matter. There will always be up and downs, but they will always hit you. So it doesn't matter. But the thing is, do you know what you want to and where do you want to go? So you can hit it, but you can hit the rock. So have confidence and keep your head very high. For me, I keep my head very high. It depends. It doesn't matter who is around me.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it doesn't matter.
But
you know why?
It matters where you want to go.
Yes, where you want to go, it matters a lot.
But I have a friend that I asked him, hey Charlie, where do you want to go? And he says, I want to go to Mantes-la-Jolie. You know, is it kind of that place that you know? Is it a kind of a place where you want to go? When we say that, because I have people that we actually spell out a motivational message, and after that somebody was actually asking me that hey, you were saying that if you want to go somewhere you need to have determination, and you need to have a spirit of persistency, confidence and a whole lot. And the person raised the topic that yesterday I wanted to go to a destination, and he actually mentioned a place in France, like we are in France. So he said Mantes-la-Jolie, and it was like I wanted to go to that place, but I had all the confidence and all the courage, persistence, but I couldn't actually reach that place.
No.
Is it
no?
When you say no,
my brother, I don't believe in that. We are going into another topic entirely.
Yeah, another topic entirely. But I just want you to.
You know the problem of people not reaching where they are because they are scared to fall. When you are scared to fall, you are going nowhere. Let yourself fall in the gar very close to the train. You will stand up and wait for the next train. But when you fall and you say you lose it, you're just going to be lying down there. So it depends on what you want. For me, when you want something, you can always reach there. The only thing that deprives us from reaching there is time. So when you put your focus, just go on, because the only thing that will make you not to reach there is time. Time has gone too far. I am 60. I can't relocate. I can't do this. It's not about you. It's about the time. There's no time for me. So time is my greatest enemy at that moment. Yeah. Okay, but trust me, anything you want to do, you can always get there. Depends on what you want.
All right.
Yes.
Your last words, you have any loved ones to share, it's a great this wonderful evening.
I want to say ciao to my very good friends who based very, very special friend. I'm sure the boss here knows her. Omola, she's my best childhood friend. She's schooled here. And I want to use this opportunity to talk to all my loved ones who are around, who are looking for best friends, who are keep trying to, or who are being betrayed, or who are scared of being betrayed. I want to tell them to keep their head very high and don't be scared of being betrayed, because when you get betrayed, that's when you become strong. Love you all. Good night.
That's right. Miss Sanda, live right here on Adam Fopa Radio. It's time to go, time to check out. Thanks a lot for tuning into this wonderful station. Remember to actually be part of this wonderful family on Facebook. Add us on Facebook, it's Adam Fopa Radio. Instagram is Adam Fopa Radio. YouTube is Adam Fopa Radio. I go by the name Slight T, the Taste Man. Meet me same time, we just have to be on tomorrow, right? And I have a lot for you. Surprises live on the show. Leaving you with a whole lot of great mixes live on the show. Prepare your mind into the weekend today. Let me say shout outs gonna to your say coffee inside US of A. Yankopon shout out to what you should Madame Fopart Radio. Forster is inside Germany. Shout outs gonna to you, Forster. Thanks a lot. Sylvia is also inside France. Nanterre. Nanterre. That's right. Shout outs going out to you, Sylvia. Listening from there. She says she says she's actually enjoying the topic today, and she has a very good interest in the lady. She's called Sanda. I think nowadays I'll be having a couple of conversations with her on the show. So just tell your relatives across the world. Tomorrow you meet. Stay safe. Nyami and Shira Mempini. Don't do what I wouldn't do later. Thanks a lot.
I go under, and I go be a lover. No one make it be my baby mama. Anytime we call on me, my shawty, I go under, make a be a loco. If you are like a poso, get your money like you moto. And you go deal for me, I go be a loco. If you are like a poso, get your money like you moto.